This is how the pants look. A little looseness. I really kind of want them a little bigger, but no, this is just right. What is up, y'all? It's Promise with a C, and I am back with another video. Today I am doing a stacked jean DIY because it's getting cold outside, and I know you girls and guys like the stacked jeans. We got these pants from Walmart. They were only about $11, so total about $30 on all the products. Probably a little less than that. You're gonna go ahead and cut them right under the private area. You could choose to do as you please with the extra fabric. I'm deciding to just keep it, and I'll probably just turn these into some shorts, being that I already wore them. You can go ahead and distress those with a filing tool, tweezers, however you decide to distress, but we're gonna get these pants flipped inside out to figure out which way we want to sew it. In this clip, you see me actually explaining to you guys why it is better to do it like the example on the left side, because if you did it like the example on the right side, you're going to get a more cuffed or tough look. If you do it like the one on the right, you're going to get a more open bell-bottom type of look, how stacked jeans are supposed to be. These two pieces you can use to add extra fabric as well. I'll probably do so at the end, but I still have to dye them. And so let's just get to it. We're about to start sewing, and something is what with my sewing machine, so I really have to go see what is up because I should be able to sew without this breaking, being that it is a heavy duty Singer machine. This is how it should look when you're done. It's not perfect, but it's pretty much dang right on. My sewing machine just started spitting out. As I just said, something is up with my sewing machine, but I still accomplished to get it done. Make sure that when you are sewing, you have the piece on the outside and that you are sewing with it inside out, or else when you flip it, you're going to see the strings and all of the hemming that should be on the inside. In this clip, I'm actually showing you guys how my sewing machine is messing up and how it is spitting out. I actually figured out how to fix it, but then it messed up again. So something is just overall wrong with my sewing machine. But I like showing you guys the pros and the cons because I see a lot of YouTubers showing you guys just the pros. Sewing table. You watching this video? Want to keep these? I was just gonna let them hang off right here, like how? But I'm understanding that when I put these pants on, they might not be the best. But let's undo this. Ooh, it's not lined all the way up, but it's close enough. Let me see this side. This side is lined up. This side is almost lined up. Being that these are stacked jeans, nobody will notice if it's 100% lined up. I'm just very Virgoing, and I am just a perfectionist and love to perfect all my work. Are they two different colors? Or am I tweaking? This is the jeans, y'all. So I decided to rubber band my pants because I wanted to dye some of it, but not all of it. So I'm taking a tie-dye approach. I'm not no professional, so I don't know if I should have wet my pants first, but any other time I bleach clothes, I wet them a little bit at least first, but I soaked these. And then I went ahead and just start spraying the bleach. I wish I would have sprayed it some more because although I like that it's 2 different shades of brown on the pants at the end, I wish that it was a little bit more on the bright brown side. I just didn't want to overkill my pants though. Bleach can cause holes in the pants, and I just thought if I kept spraying, it's just going to get really, really bright and there's going to be no dark browns. But I was completely taken. I'm letting you guys know that I just bleached it to get 2 different shades of brown rather than 1. I wish I would have bleached it a little more, to be honest. This is just a time lapse showing you guys the bleach slowly doing its job. It's low-key satisfying, so I decided to record the process. I went ahead and did a quick wash and rinse on these just because you don't want it to irritate your skin and you don't want to try to dye with bleach just sitting on your fabric. When using Rit dye, make sure that you boil your water and put a little bit of dishwashing soap into the water that you are pouring your Rit dye. Make sure that you also rotate your pants at least if you want it to be even because it can dye uneven. This is what I meant when I said I wish I would have bleached it a little more because the bleach is just the white parts that you are seeing on the pants. So that's little if you cannot tell. You'll see me rotating the pants continuously throughout the video, but you can just leave it alone. Just make sure that at least a little bit throughout that you do flip it over. And I ended up dyeing my shirt just because when you start designing clothes and stuff, you just get carried away and you start wanting to bleach, dye, and cut everything. And I'm like, if I got pants, I might as well have a matching tank top with it. These are the jeans after about an hour, probably a little bit longer of sitting in the water because I really just forgot about them and left them in there. But if you look closely, you can see the different shades of brown, but you cannot see it that much right now just because they are still wet. When you go to wash and dry Rit dye, then the color pops out more. This is the finished product if I was not to add any zippers. I honestly just had these sitting in the closet for the longest and just decided to add the zippers. Yes, the jeans were already fire and I really wish I just would have went ahead and at least wore them once without the zippers, but I like different stuff and I needed something to pop these pants off. So I went ahead and added the zippers, and I'll probably do a zipper hoodie or jacket as well just because it's fire. I did actually distress these pants a little bit as well. I went with my nail gun and I had a filer on there and I went and distressed it some. If you look closely, you see some holes, but it kind of goes with the distressed look. Some of those holes were from the bleach, but either way you put it, it looks dope. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more amazing content.